am Michelle McCabe with the Horizon Results Platform at the European Commission. The Commission actively supports EU-funded research results with funding and go-to-market services, and these results are promoted on the Horizon Results Platform and on HRP TV. We are delighted today to interview SABI-AGRI, an agritech startup from France that is revolutionizing agroecology. Laure, Prevault-Osmani, co-founder, and Camille, Cros, development and impact manager. SABI-AGRI is a disruptor in electric agricultural machinery, active in decarbonizing agriculture by designing and manufacturing 100% electric tractors and robots. Designed for specialized crops and local authorities, they enable sustainable farming with a strong environmental impact, profitability, and respect for people. Since its creation in 2017, SABI-AGRI has gone from pioneer to leader in agroecological equipment. Along your journey, you have been supported by EU-funded research and go-to-market support services. Laure, perhaps you could tell us what are the factors that have enabled SABI-AGRI to really accelerate its go-to-market journey?
Yes, of course. What has enabled our acceleration is based on 3 pillars. Innovative and sustainable technology, because our fully electric tractors provide a unique, cost-effective and eco-friendly solution needed for the next chapter of agriculture. But also a strong team and strategic partnership. Our passionate team, combined with industrial partners, help us to scale efficiently, but also to gain market trust. And also financial support and funding, grants, subsidies, and investor backing, having accelerated our journey and enable continuous innovation.
Okay, and SABI-AGRI has had wonderful support from the EIC, the European Innovation Council, the EIT, the European Institute of Innovation and Technology, and the European Commission ecosystem over the years. Let's look at how this support in developing SABI-AGRI. Camille, perhaps you could start by telling us about the role of the EIC.
Yeah, SABI-AGRI is a beneficiary of the EIC accelerator, which is a major European Union support. SABI-AGRI received about 2.3 million euros from the EIC with the SWAN project. The SWAN project aims to develop a fleet of collaborative electric vehicles for agroecology, and this funding allows us to accelerate the development of our project for the agroecology, but also allows to accelerate the industrialization and the commercialization and deployment of these projects. The EIC accelerator is also a huge opportunity to enlarge our community with the large network with investors, but also other startups. For example, the next month we have the opportunity to make a presentation in the Tech Week of the DeepSync platform, and the aim is to implement other collaboration with other EIC beneficiaries. So it's a huge opportunity.
Right.
And that's it.
All right. And Laure, you also participated in Slush via the EIT and supernovas. Can you tell us about the benefits of this experience and if there have been any outcomes since?
Yes, of course, SABI-AGRI takes advantage to this experience because the Supernovas Rocket Up program give us some time to, develop our vision and strategy before to enter to the new market. And the final part of the program was in Slush. It was incredible because all the environment of technology of growth is very strong in Slush, and this support and this possibility to accelerate our networking was very, very supportive. So we are very happy to be part of this program.
Okay, and the SABI-AGRI took advantage of the Horizon Results Platform, empowering startups and SMEs initiative to attend Slush. And would you recommend this to other startups?
to be part of the Supernovas program?
Right, to be part of the Empowering Startups and SMEs, which reimburses the travel expenses and any registration and anything related to the event for startups to attend dedicated events.
Of course, receiving, of course, for SABI-AGRI, it was very important to be able to be helped to go to the slush and to be part of this program. So the support to the financial support to be able to attend to such kind of events is very important, because sometimes it's complicated to just say, okay, we have to make efforts with finance or different way and different things. So this help us to see the importance of that. So thank you.
Great. And we are delighted also to welcome Celeste Regla, who is with the EIT, the Supernovas program. She's a program manager there. Celeste, could you remind, first of all, everyone about the EIT Supernovas, and then tell us about what attracted the Supernovas to SABI-AGRI?
Yeah, sure, Michelle. Supernovas is an EIT initiative that aims to increase the female presence in the entrepreneurship and investment ecosystem. And one of the programs that we have to support founders in their growth is the Rocket Up initiative. And what attracted us to SABI-AGRI was that they are tackling a clear market need successfully, and they are contributing to a more sustainable future. I am aware of the... Yes.
Okay, and I was going to say, how can beneficiaries and startups contact you or find more information about this?
In Supernovas, we have a website with all the information of our programs, and they can check the information there and also contact us via email.
All right, excellent. Thank you. Laure, you also were involved with the EU IPO. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with that?
Of course, we also be supporting for protecting the brand of the company around Europe. So for us, it's important because to be able to go to market with confidence and a little bit of IP protection, it's important to be helped. So for that, we receive 10,000 euros to support and to help us to deposit our different brands.
Great, great. So, Laure, what advice would you have for other innovators to accelerate their go-to-market journey?
Well, okay, so my advice for other innovators to accelerate their go-to-market, it's in fact simple. It's first, stay close to your customers, because the co-design with them allows to be sure that you continue to receive feedback and adapt quickly to the real market needs. And of course, to be able to leverage with European support programs, because the European support programs aim to support us to our growth and to our good development. So for that, use strategic mentoring, funding opportunities, and international expansion. And Rocket Up Supernovas is one of them, around a lot of different programs. So do not hesitate, because there are a lot of people who want to help you. So go for it.
Oh, great. All right. And could you please highlight the role of SABI-AGRI in the ecological transition?
Yes, of course. So for the SABI-AGRI is a family business. So for us, it's we are inspired by our own experience as farmers. And our mission is to transform agricultural machines, to transform farming practicing, to be able to provide low carbon equipment that protects biodiversity and empower, in fact, the agroecological practices. So our impact is our own DNA, in fact, because we believe that the future of agriculture relies on technological solutions that are both sustainable and accessible. So with SABI-AGRI, we help people to succeed the transition to this environmentally friendly agriculture, adapted to their real needs, thanks to the decarbonation, but also about the lightweight of our machines. And with that, we protect, in fact, the soil. And Camille can continue with the biodiversity impact.
Yes, we can highlight some KPI of the impact of the SABI-AGRI product on the environment. The first one and the strong one is the impact on the mitigation of climate change. So each machine allows to avoid the emission of 13 tons of CO2 per year. And in total, since the creation of SABI-AGRI, it's about 2,500 tons of CO2 that have been avoided with the vehicles of SABI-AGRI. The second KPI that we can talk about, it's the impact on the soil, and particularly the preservation of the soil by avoiding the soil compaction and to enable the sustainability of the fertility of the soil, because each vehicle is about 3 times lighter than a thermal tractor. And the last one, KP, it's about the energy efficiency, since because each vehicle are 10 times less expensive and 10 times less cost energy than thermal tractor. So it's very important to accelerate the agroecological transition and to facilitate this transition also.
Okay, great. So Laure and Camille, thank you for sharing your journey with us today, and we look forward to hearing about future successes of SABI-AGRI as well. Celeste, thank you for talking about the EIT Supernovas, great program to be following. And for any of you that have not yet been on the Horizon Results platform, the European Union online platform promoting innovative EU-funded research and innovation solutions and offering go-to-market services to beneficiaries, please do so. And if you're an EU-funded innovator with a solution that is not yet on HRP, publish on HRP and join us in making impact in Europe and beyond. Thank you.